Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of the Trailblazers League. Today's video is starting off again right where we left off in the previous one, so if you haven't watched it, make sure you do go back and watch that. And for today, I think what we're going to do is just a bunch of Slayer, because we need to get some of our stats up for some of the later game content. So let's just get right into it. Here we are at Steve, and I think for a little bit, what we're going to be doing is we're going to be boosting our task streak by doing spiders, because there is a place where you can just kill a bunch of spiders, and it's a very quick task. There's like 12 spawns, if I'm not mistaken, and you can bust through these tasks like super quickly. So I'm going to do a few of those, and I'll see you guys whenever we hit a milestone. Here we are, we just finished our first spider task, and we are starting out at 7 tasks, well, 8 tasks after that one completed, so I think I'm going to do this maybe up until about 20 tasks, and then I'm going to actually do some other stuff. Here we go, as you can see from the chat box right here, we completed our 10th task, which gave us 75 points for a total of 150, which means if we find it down here, we can now unlock the Superiors, which is a medium task. Unfortunately, spiders don't have a Superior, so we probably won't see any Superiors for a little bit, but I'll see you guys back once I'm done doing spiders. There we go, we just got a beginner clue from the spiders. I actually had no idea you could get those, but we'll do that once I finish this task. Well, we'll see if we can do it, because the update for clue scrolls in leagues has not come out as of this recording. As you can see from the RuneLite plugin up here, we have to get a strange device from Reldo, and if you guys didn't know, you can actually get all of the clue things from this the leagues tutor down here. If you go to the second menu and click do I have any leagues items to collect, he will give you all of the clue stuff. He'll also give you a Drayman staff and like the twisted blueprints and the armor if you placed in the last leagues. Here we go. We were actually able to get the beginner casket, and let's see if we get any uniques. Unfortunate. Anyways, back to spiders. Here we go. We actually hit 71 hit points while doing a spider task. Not something that was expected. Gonna be real with you guys. Here we go, we just hit 65 Slayer. This is our last task for the point reward that we need. And shortly after 65 Slayer, there is 80 ranged. And there we go, 20 tasks completed, giving us 75 points for a total of 240. I've thought about it a little bit, and I think I want to do a few Sour Hogs tasks. Now, it's a bit weird, because, like, they don't really drop anything that good, but the reason I want to do it is because they do drop herbs at a decent rate, but more importantly for me right now is they have a 1 in 22 chance of dropping limpwort roots, and I actually don't think I have any limpworts right now, and that's very easy herblore XP, so I kind of want to do one task, see how it goes. If it sucks, then I won't do any more, but I'm going to be grabbing one Sour Hog task, and it's only 40, so, like, if it's bad, whatever. For Sour Hogs, make sure that you are wearing reinforced goggles if you are going to be doing Sour Hogs as well. And if you don't know, this up here to the east of Draenor Manor, inside this cave where you do a porcine of interest, is the same place that you go to kill the Sour Hogs. Here we go, pretty quickly. Once we started the Sour Hog task, we got 65 strength. I'm sure we'll be getting a few more levels if we continue to do Sour Hogs, so. Oh, and I just realized that actually brought us up to 1400 total level, which is pretty nice. We're progressing our account very nicely. There we go, we just got an Adamant Kite Shield as well, which is currently our best shield item. So that's actually a pretty nice thing. I was sort of hoping we would get one, although I wasn't expecting to, because I believe it's a 1 out of 110 drop rate. So it's nice to get, but I wasn't expecting it, and it's not really that big of a deal. There we go, we just hit 66 strength at our first Sour Hogs assignment. Here we go, there is our first Sour Hogs task done. We ended up getting 3 limpwort roots and a few different herbs. I have come to the conclusion that they really aren't worth doing, but I do have an alternative that I am considering, but I want to make sure that it works before I give any promises. So I'm going to go check if it works now. Damn, okay, so my plan was I was going to be doing cave crawlers, and I noticed that you couldn't get them assigned from Steve, but the wiki does say that you can get them from Spria. However, it looks like all of the Slayer Masters have the exact same task list, and it does not include cave crawlers. The reason I was going to go with cave crawlers is because they have lower defenses, lower health, and, more importantly, they have the superior variant, which would give us the chance at a bunch of the, well, at the superior Slayer, like, drop table. Unfortunately, it doesn't look like we can get those as a task, so I'm gonna think about it for a little bit, and I'm gonna see what else we could possibly do. Alright, I've given it quite a bit of thought, and I think what I'm going to do for a few Slayer tasks is Harpy Bug Swarms. The reason I'm going to be doing Harpy Bug Swarms is because they have really low defense, and they are extremely AFK, even at my level, even at 83 combat, because they remain aggressive all the way up until, let's see, 93 combat, which means we won't need to click very much. They don't really drop anything good, however, they do drop fire stabs at a 1 in 43-ish drop rate, and that's like a 1,500 alch. And they also drop like mithril chain bodies and adamant med helms, which are also okay alchables. And on top of that, they also drop just a good amount of like raw cash. So I think I'm gonna be doing a few Harpy Bug Swarms for now, and I'll see how it goes. And if I like them, I'll continue doing them probably up until 30 tasks completed. And our first task is to kill 100 Harpy Bug Swarms. Also, that completed a League's task. I had no idea. But I'll see you guys if we get anything notable. For those of you that don't know, Harpy Bug Swarms spawn here, which is just south of the volcano on Karamja, on the other side of the river. And one thing that I also forgot to mention is that Harpy Bug Swarms, well, first off, they require a lantern that I didn't grab. But second off, they also drop medium clues at a rate of 1 out of 112. And I'm not sure if that's affected by the drop rate multipliers from Leagues, but either way, we should be expecting a few medium clues as we go about our tasks. There we go. I got an adamant med helm as my first drop, and I alched it, and that was a medium task for Leagues. There we go. There's 67 strength. Here we go. 68 strength on the Harpy Bug Swarm task. There we go, as you can see in our chat, we just hit 66 Slayer, and right after that we hit 72 hit points as well. Very nice. There we go, that's a drop that I wasn't really looking for, but we ended up getting it anyway. Steel Boots, which is an upgrade over the leather boots that we've been using. There we go, there's 69 strength. Ah, there we go, we just got our first medium clue from Harpy Bug Swarms. Let's see if we can do it. Alright, so this definitely is a clue step that we should be able to do. We could buy the Staff of Air and the Bronze Full Helm, and I believe we can just get the staff, or the Amulet of Power, from the Ham storerooms, or at least you can get the Diamond Amulet. However, I really don't want to do that right now. I'm kind of just like AFKing, chilling, and I don't really want to go do the Ham storeroom, so I think instead I'm just going to drop this, and I'm just going to go back to Harpy Bug Swarms. Okay, so I'm about halfway through my second Harpy Bugs task, and I'm now realizing that I'm still using the Rune Scimitar, even though I have a lot more money, and I can now afford the Dragon Scimitar. So I'm actually going to head over to Apatol really fast, and I'm going to buy the Dragon Scimitar, since that's about a 20%, or sorry, not 20%, 20 point accuracy, it's like 50%, in both the strength and in the accuracy. So it's a really big bonus. So we're gonna head over there and do that right now, if I can remember where I'm going. And here we are on Apatol, and if you run over here and talk to, let's see, Daga, I believe is the person, you can buy the Dragon Scimitar for 100,000, which is a bit expensive, but we do have enough money now, and I think it's going to be worth it. As you can see, plus 22 strength, plus 22 slash bonus, so this is going to be a pretty big upgrade, and equipping it also gives us 2 league tasks for equipping a dragon weapon, and then also equipping a dragon scimitar. So now we're going to go back to Harpy Bug Swarms. And there we go, there is 70 strength. I think for now that means I'm going to switch over to attack so we can get both of these fairly similar at 70. And then once I hit 70 in attack, I'll probably go back to strength. And we are actually pretty close to an attack level. And there you have it, 61 attack. And now that we have the Dragon Scimitar, now that we were finally able to afford it, I am going to take these 3 rune scimitars that we got from Fire Giants and these 2 fire battle staves that we also got. I'm going to make sure I haven't... Okay, I have already equipped those. But I've been saving these for High Alch as well as for once I got my Dragon Scimitar. So if we go ahead and Alch these, we should get a pretty nice bit of money back. And there we go, after alching everything, we end up back at 87,500, so it's almost like we never even bought the Dragon Scimitar. Very nice. There we go, there is 62 attack. 63 attack. There we go, 67 Slayer. 64 attack. Here we go, we just got the second medium clue. And hopefully this time it's a task that we can do easily. Lady of the Lake, that is actually something that we can do fairly quickly. So after this task, I'm not really going to bother with it right now because we only have 44 left. So after this task, I'll go and see if we can actually complete the medium clue. And there is 65 attack, a pretty nice milestone. I also just hit 57 mage from using only high alchs, so pretty good. There's 73 hit points. And there is the last Harpy Bug Swarm of this task. Now I'm going to go see if I can do this medium clue scroll. Unfortunately, we have to drop the medium clue on the second step as the task is in Miscellanea, which requires Fremennik, and we are not going to be going Fremennik. And that's where I'm going to call it for today's video. If you guys enjoyed the video, make sure you leave a like and drop a subscribe if you want to see more content like this. And as always, you can always find me live at twitch.tv/Achodyte. This clip that's playing in the background is a little preview of what I'm going to be doing next episode. So I hope you guys stick around for that. And that being said, have a good one. Peace.